In my video today, I want to talk about brain-friendly learning. You might have come across that subject at some place in your life and asked yourself why and what makes it different. Don't we do it all the time? Don't we do it in school? So let's see and get started. If you are new to this channel, my name is Häfeli. I do teachings and tutorials about brain-friendly methods and tools after Vera F. Birkenbihl. So if you want to widen your horizon, develop your knowledge, be more creative, make your memory stick, make learning easier, or simply want to learn more about yourself, then you have come to the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to learn more.
In neurosciences, there is something new almost every day, and there is more and more talk of brain-friendly learning. It means learning the way the brain likes to learn, supporting the natural functioning of the brain, and not working against your own brain and making it difficult for the brain to learn. How do you choose learning tools? What are the criteria? When is the learning process brain-friendly? When learning is easy, fun, enthusiastic, and sustainable. When it gets under our skin, when we forget the time, then we can talk about brain-friendly learning. Learning is brain-friendly if we ensure that neuronal mechanisms are considered. Brain-friendly learning is also a very holistic approach to learning, or 6 steps to learning. A guide to help anyone plan their own learning process. Goal. You define your goal, what you want to learn. Query what you know and what you want to know. Plan. You define the learning tools you want to use and the schedule. You act and implement what you have learned with aids and embodiments. Bundle. You consolidate what you have learned into a picture. Evaluation. You evaluate what you have learned, the efficiency, the balance of the energy used, and the result of what you have achieved. It's not just the outcome that is important, but also the learning process, the comfort of learning, and the sustainability of the outcome. When you learn in a brain-friendly way, you are using methods and tools that model the way the brain learns and functions hand in hand with the latest neuroscience research that gives you comfort and sustainability. To better understand this, I would like to draw your attention to a few important factors. We learn best when all our 5 senses like vision, hearing, smell, taste, and touch are addressed. Over those 5 senses, we take in a massive flood of information which our brain must deal with. Tor Noratranda, a popular science author, has converted the information received via our 5 senses, or the signals received by the brain, into bits per second. So we take in 10 million bits of information per second through our eyes. We take in 100,000 bits of information per second via the ear. We take in 100,000 bits of information per second via our sense of smell. We take in 1,000 bits of information per second through our sense of taste. We take in 1 million bits of information per second through our touch. As you can see, this is a huge flood of information that our brain has to process. Vera F. Birkenbihl used the metaphor of 15 millimeter of conscious and 11 miles of unconscious thinking, knowledge to explain that our working brain, conscious thinking, is very limited. It can only process 7 ± 2 things at a time. The rest is stored in our unconscious knowledge network. Imagine millions of drawers, each for a memory or an experience. And when you think of a topic, a drawer opens. Another metaphor would be, just like files in a computer, the difference with the computer is that our brain's memory is endless, which answers my second question. Our brain is learning all the time, most of it is random, and it is stored in, let's call it, our unconscious knowledge network. In summer 2002, Vera F. Birkenbihl developed the idea that when you learn, your brain works according to basic neurological needs. For example, when you are hungry, you eat, or when you are thirsty, you drink. She called these brain needs neuromechanisms. She then developed the so-called double checklist, a list of neuromechanisms, and worked out methods and learning tools to satisfy these needs and support learning, memory formation, and memory retention.
Don't miss and join us on the second part of Brain Friendly Learning.